Well, happy Monday. A chilly one out there, still below freezing this morning. And besides the snow, which of course is the big story, the very cold temperatures, 20 to 25 degrees below normal, is the other part of the story. Now, we are going to see some snow showers today. This is not the start of the Tuesday snowstorm, though, so don't be alarmed by that. But some flurries this afternoon moving through. We've got some snow showers off to the west. And then the real event starts tomorrow. But we'll take a look at what's going on off to the west right now. Some light snow showers coming in out of South Dakota into western Minnesota. Still trying to moisten up the atmosphere. So a lot of what you see is not actually reaching the ground just yet. But by midday and afternoon, we are going to have some scattered light snow showers. Could see some dusting light accumulations on some grassy surfaces. A lot of clouds out there. And the beginnings of tomorrow's system is further off to the west, out around Montana, where we are starting to see some snow develop there. But as I mentioned, the temperatures are very chilly this morning. 30 degrees in the Twin Cities, 20s across northern Minnesota, so definitely a cold start to the day. Now, those light snow showers that we're seeing off to the west are going to track east here through the morning hours. Here's 2 o'clock. We'll have some snow showers around. Could mix with some sprinkles heading into the late afternoon, evening as we get maybe a little closer to 40, but mostly just some light snow showers coming through, and then that'll wrap up by the evening hours. Of course, the bigger story, though, is what's happening tomorrow. So that snow will start to push into western Minnesota by the early morning, probably by about 6, 7 a.m. And then the heaviest snow starts to move in just to our west by midday. Snow will start in the Twin Cities late morning tomorrow, heaviest snow through the afternoon, and then lightening up into the evening hours. And all out of here by probably 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow evening. And then we'll get a mostly dry break on Wednesday before we see the next chance of moisture, this time in the form of rain. And it's all about those temperatures aloft. It's not going to be that much warmer at the surface Thursday, Friday, but temperatures above the ground will be much warmer. And so that's why we're going to see mostly rain here, but another snow event for northern Minnesota, more accumulating snow probably Thursday into Friday. Now, the models do differ slightly on the track still and exact amounts. But as I mentioned yesterday, if you're with us, don't pay attention to the specific totals because the models can't really account for the warm ground, how much melting and compaction there'll be. So we use a little bit of a different ratio of snow to water this time of year, more like a 5-to-1 instead of 10-to-1, because that snow is not going to accumulate the same way that it would in the winter months. But the European model puts the heaviest snow over us, and again, without taking into effect melting and compaction, gives us a half foot of snow. The American model, similar scenario, heaviest snow right over us, slightly higher totals. Canadian model, much less, generally about 3 to 4 inches with the heaviest totals in far southern Minnesota. And then some of the other models we use, it kind of spreads it out a little bit more, but either way, several inches of snow is a strong likelihood here for the metro. My forecast, I'm going with about 3 to 5 inches here. I think we could be closer to that higher end, 5 inches, if the snow stays heavy enough, long enough. That's the other thing this time of year, to get the snow to accumulate onto that warm ground. It's got to snow pretty heavily right away to get that layer down that the rest of the snow can accumulate on top of. You go further north, lesser amounts until you get in northeastern Minnesota, where we'll see 1 to 3. I do think there'll be a slight bullseye, maybe just southwest of the Twin Cities, where we could see some of those 5-6 inch amounts more. And it is, of course, going to be a very heavy, wet snow for us, and then chilly here the rest of the week too. Again, dry mostly on Wednesday, still though well below normal temperatures, and then we'll see rain showers develop Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. Might see a brief light snow shower on the tail end of things late Thursday night, early Friday as it starts to cool off. But again, that's going to be mainly a rain event. And whatever we see here tomorrow is definitely going to be melting here through the week pretty quickly. Of course, that ground is very warm, so it's already going to be melting as soon as it really stops snowing and stops accumulating. But maybe some hope of some warmer temperatures next week. But yeah, all this week into the weekend is looking very chilly for this time of year.